Hi viewers, welcome to our channel Kavithashok Educational and Motivational channel. Right, so this is the second chapter in the 7th class mathematics. The topic is fractions, decimals and rational numbers. So in this chapter we will discuss about the fractions and then what is the difference between the decimal number and the rational number. Okay, first we will start with the fractions. How many types of fractions are there? In the 6th standard, we discussed about the different types of the fractions. So, what are the type? First, this is a proper fraction. Okay, what is meant by a proper fraction? Look at here now. Suppose this is a whole. Whole in the sense here the total part. In this here, it divided into 3 parts, 3 equal parts. 3 equal parts. If we share this one, how can you represent this? So this is nothing but 1 out of 3. Total 3 parts are there. This shaded part represents one of the part. This is 1 by 3. So 1 is a part of the total part. This is the proper fraction. In the same manner, now what it will becomes? So out of 3, 2 parts are shaded. So then what it will becomes? 2 by 3. In the total part, 2 parts are represented by this. So this is 2 by 3. This is a proper fraction. So in this, look at here, 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. We already know this part is the numerator part. And this part is the denominator part. Numerator part and denominator part. So whenever it is a proper fraction, always the numerator value is less than to the denominator value. Numerator value is less than to the denominator value. So that's why what it says here, a proper fraction is a fraction. So first of all, that is a fraction that represents a part of whole. The total part, it represents sum of the part, a part of whole in the total part. So 1 by 3 in the sense, out of 3, 1 shaded part is there. 2 by 3 in the sense here, out of 3, 2 shaded parts are there. Look at here, numerator is less than to the denominator. What is that? Proper fraction. So whenever numerator value is greater than to the denominator, or numerator value is equal to the denominator value, in these two cases we can call those fractions are improper fractions. Improper fractions. So first of all, for the proper fractions, these two are the examples. 1 by 2 or here 1 by 3, 2 by 3. If 4 parts are then 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, so on. So in each case the numerator value is less than to the denominator part. Whenever the numerator is greater than to the denominator, whenever numerator is equal to the denominator, in this particular case 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4 means if 2 parts are there, if we are taking 2 out of 2, this is 2 by 2. If 3 parts are there, if you take 3 out of 3, that is 3 by 3. If 4 parts are there, if we shade all the part, then 4 out of 4. This type is also under consider in the improper fraction. Then what about the numerator is greater than to the denominator part? Look at here now. 3 by 2, 4 by 3, 5 by 2, next 6 by 4 or 6 by 2, 6 by 3. So whenever the numerator value is greater than to the denominator value, those type of fractions we can call as improper fraction. So whenever the improper fractions are there, we can write these improper fractions as mixed fractions like this here. 3 by 2 is in 3 by 2. Actually the meaning of 3 by 2 is here 3 and half. The meaning of 3 by 2 is a 3 off. In the sense here, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 3 times of off. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So 3 times are there. That's why we are writing 3 and off. This is 3 by 2 part. If we want to represent 3 by 2 like this here. One part is there and one more part is there. Okay. Here this part is totally shaded. This is complete part, means 2 out of 2. Plus this part is part of shaded. This is 1 by 2. Then 2 is a LCM, 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Right. The total part is shaded. This is 1 and this is half part is shaded plus 1 by 2. And this is nothing but 1 and half. This is a mixed fraction. So whatever it may be the improper fraction, we can write it into the mixed fraction. So the improper forms are always we can write in terms of the mixed fraction. Mixed fraction in the sense here 1 by 2 is there, 2 1 by 3 is there. In this mixed fraction, 1 is a integral part. Here half is a fractional part. In 2 and half, 2 is a integral part. And 1 by 3 is the fraction part. So the mixed fraction contains the integral part and the fractional part. So this is about the fractions. So fractions are in 2 types. Proper fraction and improper fraction. Proper in the sense here, whenever the numerator value is less than to the denominator, that will be the proper fraction. Proper fraction represents a part from the whole. A part from the whole. If it is an improper fraction, in the 2 types are there. Whenever the numerator is equal to the denominator, whenever the numerator is greater than to the denominator. So in these 2 cases, that will be the improper fraction. If it is an improper fraction, we can write it in mixed fraction type. In this mixed fraction, one is a integral part and one is a fractional part. So now we will discuss more about the fractions. Yes, look at here. Represent 2 1 by 4 pictorially. How many units are needed for this? Look at here now, sir. 2 1 by 4. First take this one here. 1 by 4 in the sense 1 out of 4, 1 part is shaded and 2 more units are there here. So 1 by 4 in the sense I am taking like this here. 4 equal parts. Right. This is one part and this is one more part. I am taking one more part like this here. Right. 2 parts are totally shaded. This one is completely shaded. Okay. 4 out of 4 is shaded here. 4 out of 4 is shaded. In this here, in this, out of 4, 1 part is shaded. So this is a pictorial representation of 2 1 by 4. This is a mixed fraction and 2 is a integral part here and this is a fractional part. So 4 out of 4 in the sense this will be 1. 4 out of 4 in the sense 1. 1 plus 1 and this part is 1 by 4. This is 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 by 4. This is nothing but 2 times of 1 by 4. Is it clear now? So like this we can represent pictorially 2 1 by 4. This is a pictorial form. Okay. Or we can take the circles also, no problem for that here. If you take the rectangle is also no problem. If you take the square is also no problem. So this type we will represent. Now 1 by 5 comma 3 by 5, which is bigger? 1 by 5 is there and this is 3 by 5 is there. Look at here in the denominator part, the denominator is same in both of the fractions. We can call this as like fractions. Like fractions. So whenever like fractions are there, only by comparing the numerator we can say that which is greater. So 1 by 5, 3 by 5. In the numerator, 1 is less than to the value of 3. So that's why 1 by 5 value is less than to 3 by 5. What he says here, 1 by 5, 3 by, which is bigger? So we can say that 3 by 5 is bigger than 1 by 5. So whenever like fractions are there, it is very easy to compare. But here 5 by 7 and 3 by 4 is there. Here the denominator contains 7. Here the denominator contains 4. These two are unlike fractions. So whenever unlike fractions are there, we have to make those values are the like fractions, then we can compare. For that sake, first we will take 5 by 7 here. To make the denominator as same or like fraction, just take this denominator 4, just multiply and divide. 5 4s are 20, by 7 4s are 28. Next, take the 3 by 4. Just multiply with this denominator part, 7. Multiply and dividing with this. Now this one, 3 7s are 21, 4 7s are 28. Look at here now, 28, 28. Now these two will becomes here like fractions. So easily we can say that 20 by 28 is less than to 21 by 28. 20 by 28 is nothing but 5 by 7. And this is less than to 21 by 28 is nothing but 3 by 4. So here 3 by 4 is bigger and 5 by 7 is small value, less value to the 3 by 4 value. So this is less than to this one. Like this we can compare. So whenever comparison is there, comparison is possible only in between the like fractions. If it is a like fraction, it is easy for us. So that's why first we will convert into the like fraction, then it is easy for us to compare. Is it clear now? Right. Look at here. Razia completes 3 by 7 part of her homework, while Rekha completed 4 by 9 of it. Who has completed the least part? So both have the homework. Okay. One part is there here, another part is there. In the Razia complete 3 by 7 part of this one. The same homework is there, but she completed 4 by 9 parts of this. We have to know who has completed the least part. So we already know whenever we want to compare these two, if it is in the like fractions, it is easy for us to compare. But these two are not the like fractions. We have to make that as a like fractions. For that sake, 3 by 7 is there. Your denominator is 9. Just multiply and divide with 9. 3 9s are 27. 7 6 are 63. Same 4 by 9 is there. Here denominator is 7. So just multiply and dividing with that. 4 7s are 28. 7 9s are 63. Now these two are the like fractions. Now it is very easy. 27 by 63 is less than to 28 by 63. 27 by 63 is nothing but 3 by 7. It is less than to 4 by 9. This is the part of Razia and this is the part of Rekha. Is it clear now? What the question? Who has completed the least part? According to this, Razia completed the least part, isn't it? Razia, why? Because this is less than. Completed the least part. So like this, by using our comparison method, we can decide whether Razia completed least or Rekha completed least. Now clear? Now go for the second question. This is about the first one. Go for the second one. What he says? Shankar's family consumed 3.5 kg sugar in the first 15 days of a month. For the next 15 days, they consumed 3 by 4 kg of sugar. How much sugar did they consume for the whole month? So we will take the whole month here. 15 days as one part and 15 days as another part. Okay. First 15 days they consumed 3.5 kg of sugar. Plus next 15 days 3 by 4 of sugar. In the total month, how much they consumed? This is our question. So first, these mixed fraction we have to convert into the improper fraction. 2 3 is 6. 6 plus 1, 7. This is 7 by 2. 4 3 is 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 by 4. Okay. These two are also not the like fractions, but there is a choice to make this as a 4 by multiplying like this here. 7 by 2 is in, just multiplying dividing with the 2. Keep the like this here, 15 by 4. Now what it will become? 7 2 is 14. 2 2 is 4 plus 15 by 4. Now these two will become here what? Proper fractions, like fractions. Sorry, not proper fractions, like fractions. So 4, 14 plus 15. 29 by 4. We can write this as 4 7 is 28 na? 28 plus 1 by 4. 28 by 4 as one part plus 1 by 4 as one part. 4 1 ja 4 7 ja. 7 plus 1 by 4. This is simply 7 1 by 4. So they consume 7 1 by 4 kg of sugar in the whole month. So this is the process to solve the given question. Is it clear now? So in the next session, we will discuss more in-depth questions. Up to that, thank you very much. Subscribe our channel. It is very useful in your life.